The year was 1870 when the city was attacked. Thousands died, and the city's landscape was scarred by the countless historic buildings that had been reduced to ashes. The city of light, the city of love had been devastated and destroyed in an unimaginable way. They said the city would never thrive again. They said the world would never again look upon Paris with envious eyes, and that its glory days as one of the world's great cultural capitals were over. Well, they were wrong. It was during this time that an unknown group of painters, including Auguste Renoir and Claude Monet, were experimenting with new ideas. Though it's fair to say the careers of both artists got off to rocky beginnings, Parisians were in fact so disturbed by this new style of painting, called Impressionism, that they warned it would threaten pregnant women and the moral order. The man who would become one of France's most important composers studied at the prestigious Paris Conservatory in order to establish himself as a composer. But time and time again, all Debussy managed to do was horrify his professors with his compositions. Within the walls of the Paris Conservatory, the creations of Claude Debussy were labeled incomprehensible and unperformable. The idea of a massive tower made out of iron, no less, dominating the city was thought to be distasteful, offensive, and vulgar. But despite the pushback, Eiffel's tower was completed right on schedule. And just like the painters, Debussy began to blur the lines of his musical compositions. This was no longer music you could tap your toes to or count along to. The notes just seemed to float effortlessly in the air, defying everything composers had been taught about meter and pulse and well-defined phrases. What were these sounds? These sounds, it turns out, were the sounds of a city coming back to life, of artists daring to follow their hearts, the sounds of a city that was about to redefine what the history books said about it. And there was no turning back.